How you doing? Guys, I like my voice, but not that much. Thanks. How's Cape Town? Are you all from Cape Town or? Okay, shout out. Where?
Northwest. From there.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Nice. They came from the south coast to the west coast. Very nice. Well, welcome everyone. I'm glad we have a representative crowd. Do we have anyone from Limpopo? That's my home, my heart. Yes. Yeah, Danili. Going to cover today. Introduction and welcome. It's just who Synergy is, and hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Then you'll look at why a business plan is so crucial, and the business plan basics, the secrets to success, because you can build a business plan but not necessarily have a successful one. And then I'll give you a couple of takeaways and resources, and you'll have time for questions and answers. Just so you know, you won't be sitting like this all the time. We're going to have some fun, be interactive, otherwise you will fall asleep, because this is the graveyard session, as we all know, right? Good. And I'm going to ask questions. Shut up, please. Don't stick up hands. My company. So you'll see there in the About Us portion, it just gives you sort of a synopsis about what Synergy is about. We are very fortunate to have our co-founder here. I know she doesn't want me to tell you, but she is here. So we have people here who actually started this company. It started in the United States now it's probably about 23 years ago, and we are worldwide. So if you look at these little dots on that side, those little dots, that's where all the offices are. And I'm very happy to tell you that there's a brand new office in South America as well. I think it opened about 2 weeks ago in Mexico City. So growing as we speak. Yes, thank you. Growing as we speak. And we have an office in Johannesburg, and maybe one time, if we get enough of you involved, we can have an office in beautiful Cape Town. Let's keep it growing. We have a Moroccan office, so the rest of Africa is open, guys. Let's do it. Okay, then just quickly, in 20, you'll see the numbers, sorry, that is my fault. 2024 in numbers, that's not really bragging rights. That's just to give you an idea as to what Synergy has been able to do in the renewable energy, well, in all of those, but a lot of that is in renewable energies. And we were definitely not involved in all the projects. So that tells you how big this market is. There are opportunities, guys. You need to find your niche, and you need to get going. You can do amazing stuff in renewable energy. Right, let me quickly show you what Synergy can do. So if you do not want to go into the renewable energy, the technical side of it, and you want to go into consulting, just so you know, this is what you can look at. There and a plethora of things to be doing. This is just Synergy Consulting. We do transactional and financial advisory. But guys, you know, there are engineering. Well done. It's a public-private partnership. Do you know what it means? Yes, very well. Good start. So what it is the public life, so us, public companies, partner with government. Private companies partner with government. They make a partnership. It's normally a concession agreement, and that's how we make business happen. Partnership, public, so government can't always do everything. We want them to, but they can't. Not enough people, not always enough money, and let's face it, see you here again. Let's get this going. What are we talking about today? Business plans. Thank you. Some of you are still awake. Okay. Who can speak French, or at least has a proper French? Sorry, was there a hand here? Yeah. Can you please pronounce that name for me? That one at the bottom, the quote, Antoine? Can't you see it far? Okay. Do you want to get up and move a bit closer? Do you all think? Okay, wait. Let's do this. Let's say I would say it was 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm going to ask this half. So this table, please go to that. Not go to, but you're part of that side of it. So this half.
Saying that it's also to know that the idea that you have for your business will actually be profitable and be bankable, and it will succeed in the long run.
I think for me, it's make a business plan so that you can know, like, when you're going right, like when things are going well, you need to maybe 50% Oh, I'm on the speaker. Sorry. So you make a business plan so that you can know how your business is going and whether you're going in the right direction. Because in business, there might be things that come into play that you might want to add or might want to maybe stick to your plan.
From my side, I think it's important to know what you already mentioned, what you actually do want to achieve, but in achieving that, what are the needs, what are the resources to achieve the finances that are needed. Also, how are you going to reach to your goal? Yeah. And to see the analysis of all of that information and adapt it to reach your goals. Yeah.
If I did try and different, let her go first. It isn't the crime.
I think that is
Hopefully it's not safe.
plan because I think it's required or it's good to have when you want some funding from banks, from governments or from investors and sponsors. So it helps to also show like the feasibility of your business.
My thoughts were similar to hers, actually, because I feel like the business plan has become most recently a thing because of like trying to get investors and things like that. But usually in the past, a business plan wasn't a main staple of when you were trying to do a business. In the past, a business plan wasn't a staple of trying to start a business because back then, what they actually focused on was whether you had the connections and whether you knew people to actually finance your project. So I strongly agree with what she said.
Hi guys. I think same thing for me. Like I think a business plan acts like a blueprint, like to show like communication with like your investors, telling them, okay, this is what like I see and this is what like I feel like, because like most business is like having a problem and having a solution. So I feel like the business plan like communicates with the person, like your investors, telling them these are the problems that I saw and this is the plan I have to have the solutions themselves.
For me, it offers you it was about direction and where you're going. So when you have a business plan, essentially in terms of energy, you would know the needs, would identify what's your purpose and the strategy you're trying to get there. So it's a sort of a compass that directs you to where you want to go. and it's something, as people say here, that you can always reflect on and say, oh, this is the plan. You're off track and you get back to it. So in terms of energy, it helps you in the investment.
So first of all, we said the business plan is more like a navigation of a business. So you know what to start, what to go through, and what are we aiming for. So for that, why do we need that? It's for risk management, navigation of strategies, financial and time management, ideal set of products, services, and to know the target market. Also,
Not all your reasons.
Yeah.
But that's very good. That's very good. You're going to see as we go into how to and why business plan, most.
But business plans limit agility. Now imagine if you had a map and now all of a sudden you have to go off the map. It almost feels strange. So having a business plan kind of limits how much you can dream and how much you can do.
I'm going to say one name to you, Jeff Bezos.
I am here representing the Mighty Back Table. That's our name. So basically, I would like to start off with that initial approach that they go without a plan, it's just a relation. Now, we need this plan because definitely it's going to give us a sense of direction. It is because where there's direction, there's an eye of point. A ship without a captain won't know which shores or waters to explore. Now, the captain is a business plan because if the ship does not have a captain, the sailors don't know where to go. Now, as the gentleman has said, apologies, I'm kind of a debate. But as the gentleman said, that businessman change with markets. Now, this is where we bring in adaptability. Because as human beings, we have one of the most important skills, which is adaptability. The second point is it's because when we have
just one way. Very well done. You're on point. Captain effective. Thank you.
Rather, I would like to pose to the room that a fixed business plan is not needed. A business plan needs to be agile. A fixed business plan will lead to failure. An agile business plan that will change according to the business needs as it hits the market is very needed. Thank you.
Time and renewable energies is a big buzzword, and it's the center of the whole forum of the summit. So in order for us to take the first mover's advantage, we've got to go in and see what works. So we're going to jump and hope that we will see the first mover's advantage.
Proper identity, if you fail to properly ascertain what your vision mission is, what is your why, what is your reason for existing, then you potentially are chasing away good funders, good investors, good clients, good customers, good stakeholders as well. So if you do not have a proper business plan, which you definitely might, high chances are you will not, you are going to basically chase those people away because they will not want to associate themselves with you.
Market perception of it. This time, have you spoken?
Because since the space and energy market is already going to change in terms of regulation.
Brilliant. Very well done.
So what we said is, it brings in like a buy-in from the different stakeholders, meaning the employees and the community, and like setting values. So in terms of values is, they were based on the renewable energy. Because like it was a matter of understanding that although like you want renewable energy, there are other factors and other ways of having energy. But the values that you set in place in your business plan allow you to know, like, although there are other ways of having energy, but you want to make sure the ones you have are sustainable and use the renewable and store the air. Thank you.
Very well. It's telling a story. So your executive summary is your basic start of it all. It's there to catch the attention of the reader and give them enough information that they want to continue reading. Business plan is a story. Okay? You need to tell your story. Your business plan has to have a problem or an opportunity, and please give us a solution as well. I'll be very worried if your business plan can only tell me about the problems and say that there are opportunities, but your solution must be the plan. Okay? A business model. It's fantastic. You know about all the risks. You know about all the opportunities. You know about all the problems that you're going to face and everything. But you don't have a way, a business model to get there. Business model is that? How? How are you going to do it? It's your strategy. Okay. You're going to hear the word strategy a lot. If I say strategy a lot, it's because it's important. Market analysis and strategy. If you don't understand your market, you can have the most amazing product. Okay, let's have a quick example. If I have the most amazing but most expensive Armani suit, and I take it to 𝗦𝘆𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗺. I open a shop in 𝗦𝘆𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗺. Does everyone know where 𝗦𝘆𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗺 is? What 𝗦𝘆𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗺 is? No. It's not Soweto, it's Gauteng. It is a water camp close to in Gauteng. Okay, 𝗦𝘆𝗶𝗆𝗆𝗺 is okay off the